Hello, hello. Are we back with more Disco Elysium? Yes, it looks like the stream is up and running. And so, we're back with more Disco Elysium. I am the Demon Forever. And it's been a while again since I last played, and I have no idea what what my main task is. I kind of remember where we are in the story, more or less. We sent the main body that we're investigating off to the pathology lab with the Kim. We spent like half a day running around without Kim, and then Kim came back and we started messing around again on day 4, I think. But outside of that, I need to actually look into what I need to do, like what my main tasks are. Anyway, before we get into the game itself, let's check to see that the stream is up and running and well. Yep, I can hear myself. I think I can hear the audio as well. I'm gonna assume I can, because I wouldn't see why there wouldn't be game audio. Actually, let me double check that. I need to be quiet as well, otherwise I won't really hear. No, yep, we're good. I can hear it. Okay, so that's sorted. Alright, hopefully my controller is all working. Yes, continue. I have a drink with me, so you might hear me guzzling that from time to time. Oh crap, now I remember. Oh wow. Yeah, okay. So I remember now how in the last session I ended up talking to the racist lorry truck driver, and it was just a test to see if I would pass whatever skill check it was. Was it composure or something? No, it was hand-eye coordination or something. One that I didn't really have a high skill points for. But it passed, and we got a lot of info out of it. We got a lot of... Basically, we were able to move ahead because of it. So much so that I didn't even realize that was something we had to do. Because I had the other guy, the other lorry driver, who didn't want us pushing for information from him. He didn't want us to... he didn't want it to be him who gave us the information, which is kind of stupid, I think, to a certain degree. It's like some false sense of loyalty to the person or something like that. Anyway, we got a lot of info from the racist lorry driver, talked to Titus and got a lot of info from him. We went around and did some stuff, and now we're talking to the lady who was assaulted by our dead man. The thing that pointed out to me is the fact that you can see into her room now. Before we go into that though, let's check our stats again. Logic at 1 doesn't seem to be that bad. Empathy still high. Suggestions up. Do I have any? Oh, I have a bunch of skill points. Okay. Let's see what I'm getting from here. -1 logic, -1 drama, +1 empathy, -2 authority, -1 savoir-faire. I'm trying to think, is there anything I need? Talking to this person, I think I'm going to need like psych to be up. Although to be fair, wearing a raincoat just for that seems a bit... Oh no, raincoat is endurance. I forgot about that. Perception might be good. So what am I wearing right now? Is that composure? Composure might be good. Perception might be good too. What's my composure at? 7. And perception is at 6. Okay, so what I might do... I'm losing savoir-faire. Savoir-faire isn't that important to me. Let's see. So this is... Sorry, not that. Composure, interfacing, inland and fire, empathy, encyclopedia, pain, half-light, trauma, physical instrument, shivers, authority, composure. Okay. Pain threshold, volition, minus empathy though, logic, half light. What other gloves do I have? Electrochemistry, empathy boots. I could go with that actually. It's weird how the mess banger shoe is what's giving me empathy, but okay. Do self-aware, conceptualization, suggestion, shivers, physical instrument, pain, threshold, conceptualization, logic, authority, drama. Okay, authority, composure, shiver, spirit of the core, interfacing. This is good though. It's probably useful to have that instead of the necktie. Endurance, spirit of the core, visual calculus. Oops, wrong. I want to kick that one. Half light seems better than interfacing right now. Okay, that's my items. Okay, I do want to boost suggestion up actually. Suggestion and composure or perception. Okay, let's see what our thoughts we have. Have I unlocked? No. Okay, I have these two that I can unlock. But do I want anything? So remember, motorway south is kind of whatever. But to forget it, I need to burn points. So man, this was. What does this give me? Learning 10 plus 10 cents for every green orb clicked. Learning careful several for raises. Okay, not the best thing in the world. This one was decent, I think. All psych learning caps raised by 1. Pain threshold as well increase. White warning I think is good. I think these ones are all good. These bottom 6 are all good, I think. Even though this one hasn't come in useful any like recently, this seems like it could be useful in the future. Alright, so really all of the ones I have here, this is probably the most useless right now, and I really wish I could re-pick up some of the ones I chose to forget. That would have been nice. The Wumpty Dumpty one. Okay. Let's see. There's quite a few more to go, which part of it I think is letting you know how long the game is, but part of it is also going to be things that you might miss out on. Okay. So I have, what do I have? I have this, Cup of the Apocalypse, Rhetoric, the gloaming, the culling, the bloodletting of unimagined proportion. Until now, you've been pleasantly vague about the precise nature of this cataclysm. No more. Put the bloodletting on the burner and really figure out what's threatening the fragile physical reality. Ooh. This could be good, actually. Okay. Actual art really seems alright as well. Yes, another couple type. The worst one. The most savage and brutal. The Yard Corp. Nothing is good enough for them. Everything is shit. You have to employ an armada of adjectives to depict and demean the mediocrity of the works and visual institutions around you. Really flex that critical muscle until the vocabulary for punishing mediocrity becomes second nature. Here we go. Sometimes I feel like some of these, like the 15th Indo tribe, where it sounds like it could be really cool and then it ends up being something that's not as useful. I'm going to definitely open one thought, and because of that I might as well put a Cup of the Apocalypse, at least for now. It's a long time to research it as well. Then I'm going to put stuff into suggestion and composure. I think that's what I'm going to do. Alright, what's this? Oh, stuff is unlocked. Okay, cool. Alright, so we've still got a few tasks to do. Help Ravers at a nightclub, solve the egghead puzzle, get a self-stuck about his associates, Return to the dead body. I thought I already did that. Get Estelle to talk about her associates. After you set up the nightclub. Okay. Take on law responsibility. I don't know if I'm going to do that one. Although I guess if I'm wandering around down the coast, I could offer figurines. But offer her in person. Interesting. Help Suna find the giant ice bear fridge in Doom's commercial. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to do. And I couldn't get into it. Huh. Speak to the assault victim. Okay. So what time is it? Because depending on the time. So this is a. Those on white are available now. Okay. Okay. So. Oh, this is available now. Interesting. This is not. I don't remember which is which. I've forgotten what I'm trying to look for now. Oh no, Kim isn't positive. Isn't white, sorry. Okay, let's see. What do I want? What do I want? Water door, yes, the water door, yeah. Pain threshold. Okay. It is challenging though. So oh yeah, and I don't have a lot of life. But I can't do it anyway because I didn't put points into it anyway, so it's fine. I can do that some other time.
The door is closed.
Knock.
Who is it?
And to think I spent all this time coming back here and constantly knocking on this door.
This is the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open. I'm drying my hair.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. You could snoop around before going up.
The thing is, do I really want to do that?
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there. It's been used quite a lot, but not for scrubbing blood off towels, or anything else interesting, it seems. This toothbrush belongs to someone who doesn't give a damn about her teeth.
Okay. It's been used quite a lot. Is it because she hasn't changed it then?
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves, sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
There's quite the collection in here.
Anything of note?
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads, Nacra. Nacra? This is used to treat opioid overdoses. Always handy to have around.
Okay. Whisper to Kim. Nacra, opioid antagonist.
Interesting. That's used for diamorphine overdoses.
Among some foreign, probably Messinian, or Gottwaldian. Marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how.
Okay, let's change into electrochemistry. That's one. Plus one anyway. Plus one. Plus one.
This medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs, plus nothing of note. The further you look, the more arcane it gets. You don't know what the rest of this stuff does.
Okay, that was a shame. Okay, so let's put that stuff back. And I think that was it. And of course now that's opened up as well because it's a thing that we can try to open some. Come back and have a look at it some other time. Yep. Can I close it up? Oh no, Kim, please move. There you go. Oh. The bed has been hastily made. Oh. The smell of cigarette smoke in the air. Astra menthol. What's this? Is that a door? Cold coffee and an ashtray that looks like a hedgehog. Ah, I forgot this music. Handful of dried wildflowers.
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air. You catch a single white flower between your fingers. The rest fly off into the wind. It's a maybell.
Dried maybells.
The young woman looks at the maybell in your hand. Just a glance, then takes a drag of her cigarette. The lieutenant gives you an acknowledging little nod.
It was a red check.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
No lock in sight. I'll leave it for now. Oh wait, I picked it up. This is the wallflower you caught. One of a bouquet of mugettes that you found on the whirling roof. It's shedding its petals quickly in your pocket.
6 crumbling petals rest on your palm. They're white, a bell-shaped crown.
What is this, Kim?
This is the Insulindian lily, called Maybells or Lucille's tears during the Revolution. Girls used to pin these on soldiers before sending them off to battle.
This flower is a spring flower, but it's a bit early for that, isn't it?
Who pinned them? Which side?
The revolutionaries, so the communards and the anarchists. White's their color, but the custom started in the suzerain's army, so it held meaning for the kingsmen too. It's about girls and boys more than sight. Girls sending off boys who are going to their deaths, then also dying themselves in the ruins from dysentery and consumption. It's a symbol of the civil war.
Does this flower blossom in early spring?
Yes, but not this early, not to my knowledge. It looks dried, preserved.
Is it a coincidence it being on the roof?
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see.
Very well.
The petals feel dry and fragile in your hand.
Alright, Classier, I think is the name. Let's attempt this. Oops.
Welcome to the roof.
The young woman has a cigarette in one hand and a cup of coffee in the other.
Her hair is still slick from the shower.
Continue.
Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
Okay.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
I mean, the fact that we talked to her, the first person we talked to, kind of, yeah, it throws you a bit for spanners. Nice view you've got here.
It's much nicer now.
True.
Where the dead body used to hang, clearly visible from the roof, but no longer.
Glad I sorted that out before doing this.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
There is something in her light brown eyes, a sadness, when she thinks about the death of that man.
Now I also remember talking to Joyce about her and how there are these two other, I don't know what you want to call them, commandos, who are working together with this dude who was murdered, and how they're going to be going out for revenge, and our options are limited in how we appease them. If they have one person that they go after, or that is captured and taken lawfully to justice, they might step down. If not, they might just go gung-ho against the whole union people down in the cafeteria section of the this bar. Well, not bar, this inn bar, I forget what it's called. Anyway, you mentioned the cleaning lady. I think I need one. Proceed. Did this change? Because I thought I said proceed politely just now, but I guess maybe the view thing changed that. Anyway, you mentioned the cleaning lady. I think I need one.
Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
Disco Infernum.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the infernum.
Okay.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I believe you have already met my colleague from Precinct 41.
Have I ever? This is the biggest fan of ostentatious orchestrations I have seen in my life. And I have seen a few. Oh yeah. Life gets hard, but we go on.
That was the music that was playing, wasn't it?
The chorus of the 35 single, megaphoning the entire human race, instills you with the fuck it all swagger that prompts one to plow into grannies on your morning stroll.
Damn. I found something more downbeat for my next appearance.
That's the one. The small, sad church song. I've missed it. I really have.
I don't even remember getting it. I'm sure I got it from the church, maybe, but not wholly. You have? Why?
The small, sad church song tells it like it is, detective. Sad.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there.
Oh,
The
Kim,
people
come
who
on.
put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Huh. I see.
She takes a pensive drag of her menthol cigarette.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult.
Wait. Be careful and ask something else first. I hear you have been through... They tell us you've been through something difficult. What is your name, miss? For the record.
Clausier Amondou.
And where are you from?
Vredefort, Republic of Oranje.
What is Oranje?
A bad memory, officer.
Understood.
It's the past. People can't go back to the past.
How old are you? I don't know. Should I really ask this? I guess I can.
I'm 28.
What do you do, miss? What is your specialization?
Something stupid.
What's that?
What I need's lit.
What's that?
What I need's literature.
Ah,
It's what I studied at the university.
what's it about?
Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Aranese. All national literatures are. Only the name of the nation changes.
Okay.
If that's true, then Revacholian lit would fit you like a glove.
Damn. This stuff, what do you do with it?
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
Sorry, just reading that. How do you make money then? Money is very important. Show us some money. The one unit that I have.
Cool. I've made more money by just being than I have with Aranese lit.
Being what?
Many things. A roller skating instructor, a secretary, Miss Orania 37.
Okay.
It's the world's most tired smile.
Can we take a look at your passport?
I'm afraid you can't, officer,
Why is that?
because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets.
Thank you for your candor. Why?
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river.
How do I know you've told us your real name?
If I were to lie to you, I would come up with a more mainstream name than Clausia Mondu. It's a weird name.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
If any of this made her nervous, it certainly doesn't show in her expression or her movements.
Thank you, that's it for the record.
The record. So official.
I assume you've got it here.
Yeah. It's pretty deluxe.
What are you doing here in the whirling in rags?
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
Why here?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol?
All of it. But let's start with the beginning. Here in Whirling.
Because it's the funkiest building in Martinez. And because all the other buildings are bombed to hell. I'm
How long?
about 4 months. Here in the Whirling,
What
here
about
in
Martinez?
I heard this is where the washed up disco has-beens go.
You came to the right place.
She looks at you and nods.
I'm winter.
How
For
long?
the others,
About 4 months. Here in the Whirling, I
Revachol?
always wanted to see the only city in the world in the worst time of the year. It's a tourist thing. I'm winter.
How long?
About 4. Here in the Whirling,
It's
here
Linden-
in Martinez, or
it's
here in
Linden
Revachol.
Isla.
Came to see the new world. It's a tourist thing.
what happened to the old New World?
It turned out to be a Zarath-infested third world slum.
Called Ilmara, and it didn't. Even after the Mesk colonized it 7 ways from Sunday, it's an industrial powerhouse.
Where does that door lead to?
I have no idea, officer.
I don't know if I really want to ask this because then it's showing that I snooped around. So I have other questions.
Okay.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke.
What is this wildflower?
She looks at the dried petals in your palm, then lightly touches one with her fingernail. Chipped white polish covers the nail. It's long and sharp, like a mini dagger. The petal crumbles on contact.
Pretty. Looks like a dried maybell. Is that the one you caught? Sambo style?
Why was it there?
Why was there a flower on the roof? I don't know, officer. Because of the wind?
Oh, for some reason I thought she had it in a vase or something. It was just there, was it? No, yeah, I guess there's no vase. Okay.
Or an admirer?
Ooh. Yeah, that's awesome.
Admires? I'm too old to be a debutante. And this place is no fashionable society.
Okay. So let's go with this now. They tell us you've been through something difficult.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean?
I wonder if like option 3 really works. Okay. Let's go with 1. Were you sexually assaulted, miss?
By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
Yes.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
Let's go with option 1.
Is it?
Squinting, she takes a look around. The spring sun is high in the sky. People pass below.
It is afternoon. Time flies, man.
So were you?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him.
Okay.
By him, she must mean the victim.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
Are you serious? Like, are you serious? Okay. Let's go one by one then. Titus asked you to spice things up. For us?
Pretty much.
Warming them.
I don't feel like asking this. What did happen between you and the victim?
We partied.
Wait, partied? Where have I heard that before?
A lot of partying going on.
From Titus. About her and Titus's relationship. That's where you heard it.
What kind of party? The kind I do?
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
Harder than this? I didn't know it was physically possible.
Oh, it is. You're still alive.
Oh ho ho. Okay.
What did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
I'm gonna assume they weren't lovers, so were feelings involved?
A little. The drugs were good enough, and we did enough of them.
How did you two meet?
Downstairs, at the bar. He was on some sort of assignment, a military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
She appears aloof, but that scar part, the scary, is stressed and drawn out. What's that about? Apprehension? With longing. She misses him.
Okay.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
And it must have been hard for you seeing him there.
Oh, yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant. He takes a small step closer.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes.
The call reporting the hanging was you.
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Okay.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Ravachol, miss.
Before we go on, if it's snitching, then why do it?
Because I couldn't handle it anymore. None of these people called. He just kept hanging there. Then they started stripping him.
Tearing off his armor, demeaning him, throwing rocks at him.
Yeah, forget the fact that I have all, like, 3/4 of his armor right now. Anyway, the caller's voice was disguised.
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Nicked it? How?
With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
So, she's God's mystery foam cutter.
And in the process, you broke the landline downstairs.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
Well, it sounded like you did, but okay. Why go through all the trouble?
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
So now I'm unsure. So she's telling us that she wasn't sexually assaulted. The guys downstairs committed to that angle as a reason why they killed him. Unless, by the way she's talking as well, it's like they actually partied hard and he might have died from that. But then for some reason they made a show of lynching him. So I'm not quite sure about all of that. But there's, I guess, also the potential story of how she might still be covering up. I don't know why. It doesn't sound like it, just because of her demeanor and how she's saying, or how she's commenting on the story. But I guess I'm leaving an open mind that it could still go either way. It could still have been that she was sexually assaulted. Anyway, next one. What can you tell me about this dude? His name, eyes, and age?
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his, I don't know, hair.
Okay.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
She meant she sees him in her dreams.
I've also seen him in a dream.
You have? Not like I do, I imagine.
How do you see him?
You don't want to know.
I see him as me.
She dips the cigarette in the lighter's flame and inhales, then looks at you with her lungs full of smoke.
I can see the similarity, yes.
Funny.
Funny how?
Nothing. I also saw him. We had a long inspection and that sort of thing sticks with you. Let's move on.
Maybe he saw him like me and him as well. Okay. Alright. What did they hang him for, if not rape?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
And his role in this strike was what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
Okay. Why was there a bullet in his head?
Bullet? They shot him too? They stripped his clothes and they shot him?
Well, no. I mean, I shot him, but the bullet I'm talking about happened before the lynching.
You mean after they hanged him?
I'm confused. Sorry.
So am I. Were you aware that he had also been shot, miss?
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know what they told me. And Sylvie, the bartender.
It's hard to know what to think about that answer.
Logic. Fail.
She's just tired. Don't push her too much.
How do the Hardy Boys know you?
They're frequent guests. Downstairs. They have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now.
And how did you meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
Did you party?
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
Which one?
Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
Could that have been part of the reason they hanged him?
Could that be why they lynched him? Jealousy.
I hope not. Actually, I know that's not the reason. I'm careful about that kind of thing. Not crossing the wires, you know? But that's probably where they got the rape idea.
What do you mean?
Men like that? I don't know. It's the way their imaginations work. I suspect it's what they'd like to do to me.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for telling us all of this, miss.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
I had something else before we go. A little thing.
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
Ah, we got volition. Okay. Okay, let's return to
Why
this
not?
later.
I'll be here until 11 p.m., drinking coffee, most likely.
Okay, let's see. Oops, what am I doing? Ah. Okay. Volition, do I have anything for volition? I'm not quite sure I do actually. Oh, there's one there. Okay. Just the one. I will probably put a point into volition, so I can test this out. Let's do this first.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions. Pertain.
Soft, light brown eyes look back at you, directly into the space behind your eye sockets. You see the smoke rise from between her painted red lips. She's beautiful.
Oh, I didn't let her finish her thing, did I? She was saying, I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions, pertaining to a murder investigation. Anyway, continue.
I have bad news for you.
Ooh, what?
You know these guys?
Who?
Who? Me? Yes, you. He's talking about you, you groveling sycophant.
Okay.
You too. Me? Get out of here. I'm solid. These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info. You can't trust them anymore.
Oh, that's really good. Okay. I like how Volition knows this. I assume empathy as well, right? Like pretty much all my psych is. Oh my god.
Believe it.
Which ones exactly are affected?
There's no way of knowing. At the moment, I'm afraid it's best to assume. All of them.
Okay.
Bullshit, man. I've been compromised.
So even non-psych ones.
Especially that guy. That guy's the most compromised one in the
Okay.
No fucking way, man. I just want a drag of that sweet menthol Ziggy. Really? Quick. Tell me what's under her jumpsuit. Glory. Truth. Softness. Protect her. She wants you.
Okay.
I take it back. He's got it pretty bad. But this next guy's on another level entirely.
Okay.
She likes you. The crown head is a boring condom. He's jealous. This is human nature.
The crown head. It's a volition, the crown head. I like how suggestion is supposed to be us suggesting to other people. Can I quickly do that? Look at suggestion. So suggestion is supposed to be us. Is it here? Charm men and women. Play the puppet master. I guess she's doing it to us. At high levels, suggestion makes you affable to everyone and more resistant to their charms in turn. They might not high enough then. But all that schmoozing and oozing charm will make you slimy, and you'll know it even if no one else does. With low levels though, you'll have difficulty getting any kind of rapport with others. You'll be alone both during the day and at night. But yeah, so let's start from the beginning, the top paragraph. Suggestion urges a soft power. Soft power approach. If people think they want what you want, you've already won. This skill enables you to implant ideas into the minds of others. You can make the citizens like you more. You can make gangsters turn on each other too. Many crime rings have been broken by just a little doubt, after all. Cool for diplomats, charmers, and sociopaths. Okay. This is cool. Okay. How did this happen?
How it always does. Through subtlety.
What can I do?
There's nothing you can do about it. You are how you are, and she is how she is. Things will go as they do.
Can't you turn them normal?
No.
What use is this then?
It's better to know you're being played than to be played without knowing it, is it not?
Oh well, if I did succeed with this, that would have been interesting. Does this mean she's been lying to me?
I think it's safe to assume, yes.
Oh.
Mr. Thespian here hasn't been speaking up. If he were, I suspect there would be paeans to her truthfulness. Like this. She is a lady, most fair and just.
Okay.
In his defense, to reduce him to such inadequacy, she probably had to employ half-truths more often than outright lies.
But what has she been lying about?
That is correct. And omissions too.
But I never really trusted Drama in the first place, so... Can I trust that
A
guy?
little. They're all still of limited use, interpreting things to the best of their ability. Maybe they add flair or something. I wouldn't know. I don't add flair. But when it comes to assessments of character and factual accuracy, they are not to be trusted. Not with her.
Can I trust any of them ever again?
Don't be melodramatic. You can trust them. Just not with Miss Orange Disco Dancer here. A light green speck and imperfection on the outer rim of her eyes. It sparkles.
It just randomly comes in because why not? Ah. What is the plan?
You can't draw a sound conclusion. The one he usually does says, huh? No, Mr. Conclusion. You're always kind of limited in your analytical abilities. That's not her fault, but still.
Is that logic? Is like super down right now. All of my intellect's down anyway, so you know. Okay, so okay. I've been talking to myself long enough. Let's get back to it.
Don't worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this.
If I was alone, I would do this, but with Kim here, I'm kind of iffy. And the volition said there's nothing you can do about it. Alright, let's just go.
The silence broken. She exhales a little cloud of smoke and says,
God, no.
Okay. Okay.
the same small, heavy door. No lock in sight. It's barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets. Sounds like it's heavy, too. Very sturdy.
Where does this lead to?
I don't know, Lieutenant Freighter. It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door.
Do you think it's important?
I don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case. The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant.
See, the main investigation and the door below are merging into a stereo investigation.
I hate it when that happens.
I just... Ooh. So I only have 2, but then I have close to it, don't I? To boost this. Yep. Physical instrument. Oh, let's sweat this as well. Oh, -2. Oh no, this is better. No difference really. Let's get my composure back here. Pain threshold. Let's do that just in case I get hit. Actually, injured. Pain threshold might be good. I can't. Can I? So pain. What? Oh, I didn't change it, did I? Okay. Okay. But I need physical instrument. Okay. Okay, never mind then. I want physical and okay, so I got physical instrument +1, pain threshold +2. Really, physical instrument only +1. I have the same thing, that's why. Shame. It's not really my thing, so I understand that I'm not going to get a lot with it. Let's just test this.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight. You kick it, gung-ho style, entering the premises style. But the door fails to respect the force. All you hear is the bar rattling inside, laughing at you.
All right, let's trash the place.
Let's not.
Your foot is ready to explode and punish this object.
I can't equip a different clothes, otherwise I would.
The door receives a thorough disciplining at the cost of your foot. Your foot hurts a lot.
Okay, so now I think I'm gonna have to start wearing this.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
Okay. Oh yeah, let's put the necktie back on. So I have one SLJ, one insight, one inland, one empire, one empathy, sorry. Okay, -2 authority. Physical instrument is where's the other? This empathy go down, but empathy is 7 only. Okay. Okay, fine. Reflect, shivers, composure. Did I have another interfacing one? Wait, redo this, sorry. Perception, nice. Ooh, suggestion. So no other. Okay, never mind. Let's go downstairs.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
Run your finger across the surface.
Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface.
This window was recently replaced.
Looks like it, yes.
Should we ask her about that? We'll come back anyway, so that's fine. There you go.
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
You think this will make them cooperate?
Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Why did she tell us all of that?
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
So this is now confusing me because she's told us half-truths and all this. Maybe not outright lies, so did she lie about her sexual assault or not? And I'm worried about going down and telling the Hardy boys as well. I have reason to doubt my ability to see through her lies.
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
Whisper, I know she's manipulative.
So you said to her, what did you mean by it?
She has half my skill set compromised singing her tune. My assessments of her are untrustworthy.
She seemed forthcoming to me. Unusually so. Being forthcoming with some things is a good way to obscure other things. But I wouldn't call myself compromised.
Being forthcoming with some things is a good way to obscure other things. Okay. Maybe she still did. Maybe she killed him. And the guys downstairs are trying to cover for her by saying that he raped her. And they lynched him for that. Maybe she killed him accidentally. I'm also not liking the fact that we haven't found my gun yet. Okay, never mind. Well, I am anyway. Wait, no, perhaps that's because you are.
I am not easily swayed by young women. But on the other hand, the best liars are candid. And she was candid.
The lieutenant seems oddly sure he is not compromised. Not psychologically, at least. Is it hubris?
Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back soon enough.
Okay. Lieutenant, shall we go into your room? No? Can I go into my room? Oh, I can still go into here.
The bed is still cold from... The fan stands still.
Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your clean-shaven face, adorned with the expression. You're still not accustomed to it.
So I have 6, 7, 8, 9. I have a tool in hand. Oh, use your chain cutters. Okay, so and I can bump up electrochemistry quite a bit actually. So that 9 would be much lower. Yeah, sure, let's... I don't know why I'm doing this, but... Electrochemistry. It's nice if they somehow organize this better, but never mind. Electrochemistry.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, you're clean. It's like something snaps in you. A nerve ending. A thought. A sadness. Your face in the mirror is suddenly clean of the layer that had distorted it for God knows how long. Just like that, it's over. The running gag that your life had become. A sad old man looks back at you.
Damn. I don't necessarily know if that was a good thing. Okay. Yeah, I've been hitting like a number of things where I'm like, not sure that was the best option, but okay, well, we dealt with it. The gloves and this. Okay. you don't have anything new to say?
Yes?
Hey, couples.
Again? I can't believe.
Yes? What is it?
Hey, was there something you needed?
Okay.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you...
So let's save because I don't think the game saved. Yeah, let's make a new one.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
Wow, this is not that bad actually. It's 15. Like, surely I can have... So I don't have any perception here right now. Surely I have clothes that can give me perception. 1. Oh wow, I just have the 1. Okay. Interesting. How much more? I can still boost my perception 1. So what I might do is test this out, see if I can get it. Really, I only have 1 perception. I also don't have a lot of money, so otherwise I would go out and see if I could buy anything. Okay.
Behind the dockworkers, a
I mean, it's an
ceiling
even
height
check.
window. There's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches. Light yellow, faded with time. A tiny splash of color in the blackness of the thicket. Hanging from it, a bronze key.
There's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches. Light yellow, faded with time. A tiny splash of color in the blackness of the thicket. Hanging from it, a bronze key. Okay, that's very interesting.
It's close enough to the latch up there. One can slide it open and just take it. Surely not a coincidence.
Do I really want to say this in front of everyone? It's close enough to the latch up there. One can slide it open and just take it, surely not. Oh, it's just outside the window. Excuse me. Apologies. Someone hid a key in the bush.
Huh?
Hmm. I might need to take a call in a sec, so how should I do this? I will bring this up and I will be back in a bit. And I am back. Give me a second to settle back in. Yeah. Alright. Should be good to continue in a bit. Let me just check that the stream is all doing okay. Should be able to hear me, I think, if I'm right. Yep. Stream is all okay, still on. Game is still going well. Alright, let's continue. Now I don't know how to continue with this. I would rather grab the key myself rather than have them hand it to me. Yeah, let's go with that first.
I don't know about that. I'm comfortable here. Don't think any sliding would really help right now.
Sorry, fucko. Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving. Good fucking luck with that. The Hawthorn's got a bitch of a bite.
I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out there.
With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key from the hawthorn branch, and slides it across the table to you.
Damn. Okay.
The key is brass. Workshop spare is etched into its bow. The old man closes the window and sits back down in silence.
Thank you, my dude.
Come on, man. We were just having some fun. Where's the harm in?
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
Thank you.
Off yourself. Make it up to me, cop. I still got my money on that.
On what? Does anyone know why it was here?
Didn't even know it was there. Boys.
No idea.
Never even seen it. Someone must have hidden it there before this room became our place.
So this is workshop spare. Which workshop are they talking about?
It could open the door in the kitchen. The blue door. It says workshop spare. Maybe there's a workshop there?
Okay, let's do that first. But it's not... Is there a key here?
You see a heavy steel door. The key fits the dimple lock. It takes a bit of effort to turn it after all these years. But then, the lock clicks. Dust rises before you like mist. A tomb? Haunted by regal spirits from distant ages. No. Smells like engine grease and cut wood. A workshop.
The pinball says Franco-Nigerian. The theme is for horses and swords. This pinball is white Diora. The back glass shows a female figure in mourning. A note, Envy! The spare key is tied to the bush outside the corner room window. Could I have come here some other way?
Over there, in the corner.
The pinball machine?
Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. It's lit. You can't wait to get your hands on it.
Let's take a closer look.
Ah, great.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath. The machine is coin operated. Get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready.
Oh, I don't have money. Lean closer to read the text.
Above the painting of a moustached man climbing a hill, a column reads, inspired by the legend of Cornelius Gordy, taken on the world's tallest peak, Corpus Mundi. The Mesk legend holds that when the nation is in danger, heroic Gordy shall return and save his people.
And
the theme of the game is to explore Gordy's climb through the perspective of goats and to ascend to the top of the mountain in a time of trouble.
Okay. I have...
The peak of the mountain is at the top of the playfield. All the balls have small goat icons on them and represent the goats as they race up and down the mountain. Areas around the playfield represent Gordy's climb, places he was said to have camped, which the goats can discover. Get them to the summit.
What's with all the goats?
Indeed. Think of them as balls.
Let's do this.
It takes a while to get into a rhythm, but pretty soon you're able to keep 3 goat-faced balls in play with relative ease. Go, go, finger boy.
I feel sorry for the gods. If they only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was.
Wait, what
the
kind of guy was he?
Who uses the word savages a lot when recounting his travels. A masked nationalist.
A racist mountaineer?
An avid huntsman too. He was often photographed in his dining hall, surrounded by wall-mounted hunting trophies from every continent.
That's not cool.
He also hit his wife and kids. Other people's kids too. Sometimes pets. Hateful little man. But you seem to be having fun.
I'm pretty good at this.
Your game is definitely improving. The jolly goats are flying all over the board, and although a few plummet to their deaths, you're never left with less than 3. Suddenly, a special passage leading to the summit slides open at the top of the board. This is where the balls need to go.
Concentrate and aim. I probably need some interfacing levels.
Maneuvering a goat ball into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. More fall to their deaths. But finally, the opportunity presents itself. One of them gets through. Tiny hammer shatters something inside the machine. Something blasts. The words "pale rupture" light up on the speaker panel, and the machine starts filling with a thick, milky fog. Something's happening.
Congratulations. This is where the game ends. It's a cheap way of getting more money out of the players. A stupid, nihilistic finale.
There's so much fog, you can barely see anything. Some is actually leaking out of the machine, and one by one, your goats start slipping, disappearing into the milky nothingness.
Okay.
This can be navigated. The balls leave almost imperceptible disruptions in the fog. Use them to calculate where they hit next.
Yeah, my visual calculus isn't good though.
You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound. Eyes are useless at this point, but that goat is something special. 5 times you snatch him back from the jaws of death.
Ah! Bad at ball games. This is a red check. Kid, it can be done. Just watch.
I am. I've seen it before. Played it too. You will eventually make a mistake and then it's all over.
Only the tension in his posture betrays his interest.
It's 14. 3. Minus 1. I need a 12, basically.
How, if you can't even see it?
I didn't even see how much. At least I got my life back. I didn't even think about that. I got life back.
The last goat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal glee. There goes nothing, finger boy.
Aw. Do I actually have anything in terms of what's it called? Reaction speed? I don't think so, because I didn't have it for the bullet as well, getting the body down. Yeah. Nah. That was cool though. Okay, so we spoke to the assault victim, confront the Hardy Boys, question Claudia about the dead man. Claudia told you she can't talk about him now, but you need specifics. Ask her a little later. Okay.
All these mesmerizing machines, just waiting to be plugged back in and played.
Run your finger across the dust of the white Diora machine.
Feels like it might jump back to life any moment. The lights illuminating the white-robed woman.
What's white Diora?
Some kind of inane pinball theme. probably related to Messina during the DeLorean age. The history themes are the worst.
The lieutenant grimaces, looking at the machines.
Sounds like you don't enjoy pinball.
No, I love it. I love pinball. Who doesn't love pinball? Let's move on.
He doesn't.
What about that one over there?
No.
How about we fire some of these bad boys up?
You can't fire them up. They are broken. Only that one machine in the main hall works. The Royalist Pinball.
What a dumb name. Royalist Pinball. If they weren't broken, he would kick one of these machines about now. Kim, Pinball, Kitsuragi.
Kimball. Oh, I did not say it. I didn't say it. Kimball.
Exactly. That's what he's known as. His reputation precedes him.
You're Kim Pinball Kitsuragi.
So now he remembers. Fine, I'm Kim Pinball Kitsuragi, aka the Kimball. You remembered. Congratulations.
Wait, but I still can't remember anything else.
Wonderful. He only remembers hearing about the pinball policeman.
You don't seem to really like pinball.
No human being should. It is a game that requires no skill and a childlike affinity to flashing lights and to fantastic, science fiction, and historic romance franchise. It is lame.
Then why are you called pinball?
I am not called pinball. It was used to taunt me a long time ago, before I became a homicide detective and got my fine. I was a juvenile police officer for over 15 years. It's how I started out in the RCM. Once I had to infiltrate a pinball ring, as you do when you're a juvie cop.
Okay.
It was not okay. I needed to become a pinball champion. I trained for 9 months. The job was successful and I was moved out of the juvenile ring to homicide.
Ah, it's so good. It's so good. That's so good.
End of story.
You were a juvie cop for 15 years?
That time is over now. I was already a 38-year-old man. It was unbecoming, as was playing pinball.
So that's why he doesn't want to talk to Kuno. Trauma and stressor disorder from being a juvie cop.
Wait, so that's why you didn't talk to Kuno?
It's best if you handle the juvenile delinquents.
Don't worry, I'll keep calling you Kim.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is good too. Now, we really need to continue our sweep of what appears to be a secret path through the whirling.
Damn, I thought he'd be okay with me calling him Kim. You know, we've been through a lot. I can at least change my thingy now. Jacket.
This small elevator.
Wait, did I get everything? I still haven't picked this up. Ah, money! Can I try again?
The machine is dead and silent. It needs serious maintenance before anyone can play again.
Sad.
This small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The latticed cage is open, inviting you to step inside.
It's an elevator.
Smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for 2 people to fit in. The maintenance card under the control panel reads, Last maintenance, 10th July, 88.
I like how you go up. I thought you might go down, but no, you're going up. Ah, is that room? Ah, where what's her name is? Glacier. And I injured myself for that. Anyway, look at the elevator controls.
There are large rectangular buttons, monter, descend, and an international call for emergency assistance. That third one appears to be broken. A small steel plaque reads Halter 800. Halter is a Koningsteiner lift company who went out of business a long time ago.
It says the last maintenance was in 88.
That it does. I say, let's brave it.
Ooh. This elevator was maintained a long time
At the
ago.
end of the last century. Look on the bright side. If it fails, we will only sustain minor injuries. I'm talking 3, maybe 4 months in the hospital. Maximum 5.
I love that. I wonder what this elevator was used for.
Seems like a small freight elevator for transporting machinery. For that, it's pretty quaint.
He taps on the guttering light bulb. It's golden in the dark. Close the doors and go up. Whoa. It's a nice full-on room. Small windows taped shut with black plastic. You can't see outside. Wait, what? Where am I? Boxes of tools and replacement parts line the shelves. Schematics for pinball machine. Futurism themed. Take off. This pinball machine has been taken apart and gut.
So this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up. A long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
Looks like they gave up on fixing the pinball machines at some point.
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe, before pinball went out of vogue.
This used to be a pinball workshop.
Looks like it. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel. There are machines left over.
A creak. Some dust falls off a shelf.
Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen one of the hearties bang away at it.
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
Someone's been here within the last 2 weeks.
3 weeks maximum, from the dust coverage. It could easily have been 1 week too. You know, officer.
This is so good it makes him forget the whole Kimball memory.
It was a stereo investigation after all. It has now converged with our main investigation, adding a new fact to consider.
Okay. What does this mean?
It means someone snuck through what seems like a secret route, behind Classia's room, in the recent weeks. This may prove to be significant.
That's her room, okay. Let's have a closer look then.
Large prints, most likely made by Boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than Vamp. The soles have left a pattern, uniform, horizontal lines. One person has been here. They've gone back and forth. The tips point both ways.
The prints look like one person went back and forth.
Between that and that.
He points to the elevator doors in the corner and that. The bar door. This print doesn't look like the old sole print we found at the hanging.
The size looks about the same, actually. They're not the same shoe, but they could be the same person.
This doesn't look like the worker's boots from the hanging, does it?
No. These little horizontal lines are different. They look custom-made to me. Or some kind of foreign print. Hard to say. Still a boot, though.
Get up.
Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross the workshop floor.
Let's move on. There's a tiny hole in the wall. You see a bedroom on the other side. Really?
You can almost see the shape of a man and a woman writhing inside, bathed in drug sweat and dirty linens. Bottles lie around everywhere.
I think I can see into Classia's bedroom.
You can barely see through. Better not to jump to sensationalist conclusions here. The footprints on the floor, however, definitely suspicious.
What were those people doing in here?
You lean closer to the peephole instinctively. I bet they're doing something quite unnatural there. Sensationally unnatural.
Okay, I thought they were talking about in this room, not in the bedroom.
This is the barred door you tried to kick in before.
So what's on the other side? Unbar the door. Hello. We got that. We got something here. Oh yeah, a new jacket. Empathy hand-eye coordination. I like that. Pain threshold half-light. Okay. Oops. No, I want to go back to this. Empathy is at 8. Nice. Volition's down to 5. I must have been wearing something that bumped it up. Perception's at 7. Oh yeah, the boot. I'm wearing the boots. I really wish I had put this at 4. Taken one more off of intellect. Okay. But that. Oh. Wait. Ah, this is open now because of the stuff. Shelf of crime. Ah, I'm getting those exclamation points to showcase when there's a new one. Is this a new update? I don't remember that being there. Oh no, actually, maybe it was. Shelf of crime novels. Okay, reaction speed. Things when you go down, it's harder to tell. Medicinal cabinet, yeah, that's new. Bar door, heroic. Wait, I can do that one now? Really? Why? Whatever.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions. Yeah?
That door there. Did you know it leads to a downstairs
I
elevator?
did not. Mystery solved then. I kept wondering where it led.
There may be more to this mystery at some later time. She's holding back. Let's make a mental note for now.
There were tracks on the floor. They're recent.
Huh. This isn't good.
She's straight as a stick, suddenly.
There's a peephole.
A peephole? You mean like a hole in the wall?
Yes, looking into your bedroom, miss.
Okay.
A jitter of fear and disgust moves through her body, beginning from her shoulders and ending in her hips. The cigarette tastes foul to her now.
Do you think this is somehow connected to me?
I do think so, because they're new. She's been here for 4 months. The prints are new. Someone's been keeping the key, so yeah.
Okay. Do you have any way of knowing how long it has been there?
Unfortunately, no. But if I were to guess, long enough. The perforation is under the bookshelf on your wall. It should not be hard to cover with some tape.
If it is recent, who do you think made it?
Shit. I don't know. Maybe it's been there for a long time. Maybe the local kids use it or something. I don't know. I'll be fucking covering it up with a lot of tape, that's for sure. Was there anything else back there?
It's an old pinball workshop.
Okay. I'm glad someone's had fun.
That's all.
Mm-hmm.
She's lost in thought, eyes narrowed, forehead furrowed.
That window is new.
It is.
The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook. He finds the answer unsatisfying.
Okay. Let's not do the drugs yet.
Alright.
Wait, no. Yeah.
This medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs, plus an old toothbrush, and...
Dress code Mortis Mullen. Is it because I'm wearing the hat as well? Then I can't. Oh no, it's just a pinball maker's code. Well, we'll see if that's still there when I check it. So, electrochemistry. Yep. No. Same. No. Yep. Huh. Oh yeah, one more. So let's see if this works. If it's still...
This medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs, plus an old toothbrush, and...
Okay, so that's 83 at 5. If I change this back to the...
This medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs, plus an old toothbrush. Nothing of note. The further you look, the more arcane it gets. You don't know what the rest of this stuff does.
Damn. Don't really want to... Come on, Kim. No, Kim, move. Okay. Thank you. Oh no. Yeah. Ooh. Alright, so we got this done. Done a lot today. Alright, so might do another save. Pain threshold half-line. Yeah, I need small pain threshold. Okay. Don't have a lot of authority though. See what can I give me? What can give me authority? Can get suggestion now. It's good. +2. Okay. Suggestion versus pain threshold half-life. Pain threshold at 5. Suggestion is good, I think.
It's you again. What is it?
Let's go over the rape victim
again. Seriously, man. Fine.
Oh, no,
yeah, whatever.
Glacia says she wasn't raped. Do we just come out straight and say this? I don't really think this is a good idea.
Fuck! I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
Oh wow.
You've hit a nerve. Titus is furious. No, more than that. The loyal Titus feels betrayed.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down, and she doesn't fucking trust you.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
Cut the bullshit.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her. And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Hit you. Duck.
Titus Hardy.
Success. Titus backs off. Fists down, everybody.
Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
The room is so quiet you could hear a pin drop. The rest of the cafeteria has gone quiet, too. Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape. Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
Another apocalyptic actor in town?
Why should I care about the tape you lied to me?
You don't care about evidence. The fuck are you a cop for, then?
Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions. They are fucking keeping a score on their bulletin boards.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got nothing to talk about.
What's on it?
What's on it? We call it the door gun a mega mix. You'll know why. Won't you listen to it?
Where did you get it?
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that.
So you bugged them. How?
We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works? It's advanced stuff.
Understood? You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
Which one of you is doing this?
It's not advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say. It gets hot as hell in there.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
The chief picks his beer back up to offer a silent toast.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff. Indexes and shit.
Where can I listen to this?
I'm sure we can find a tape player.
Where can I listen to this? Why don't you try shoving it up your ass, genius?
Yeah, play it with your ass, cocksucker.
I'm sure we can find a tape player. It's not a problem.
Your room had one. Or maybe it's too broken.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy.
Ooh. Fine, I'll listen to it. No thanks. I can get this wrapped up better without it. Ooh. I'll take it.
You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
I'm thinking more along the lines of we might get some other information like his name and so on and so forth. rather than doing a lot of main quest stuff now.
The compact tape player is still and silent. Seems it has completely broken down now. The machine was made in Revachol by a company called Le Mercier. Their logo depicts the triple-towered Delta skyline. It was supposedly built to last.
This would have been very helpful with the Megamix, but it isn't anymore.
Yeah, any ideas?
My kinema only comes with radio. Let's try to find a new tape player. Perhaps we should talk to Roy at the pawn shop.
So I got tape. Okay. Requires a boombox. I wonder if I can get a boombox for, like, say I'm a cop, I need it for cop stuff. Is he gonna know about? He must know someone's been using that
Hey,
back.
was there something you needed?
That back room. Maybe the chef knows.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod. He looks up at shrugging is an international sign for no, I don't know.
Okay. I think this is going to be the first time we actually leave the cafeteria. Okay. Can I do this?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East.
Alright, why does it feel so weird? Kuno still here? Kuno's still here. Ooh, can I go in here? No. Okay. Task. Dogana. Question later. Sooner with a project. Ooh, let's see if we can. Some things have been done, so we spoke to Classier. We did that. I cancelled that. Start your paperwork. You and your conceptualization skill have decided to style that paperwork. Okay. I vaguely remember that. That body sorted. Oh wait, no, we did this actually. Finished. I don't know why this one is still here, because I did this, finished this. Alright. I feel kind of weird running through the main story so quickly. I feel like I need to give it some more. Oh wait, we got these two here. What was it? Half-light, wasn't it? I don't think I've done this one yet. Half-light, half-light. Oops. I think I have half-light. This isn't it. Yeah. Espere the call. I was wearing this one still. Okay, suggestion. And facing. I didn't have much half-light. I have 4.
That rider's... Hey, piss... Look who it is. Shrunken cophead material.
4, 5, 6, 7. 97 red check though. Nothing that I can use. Half-light is +2 right now. What is half-light actually? Cool for high-strung investigators. Shoot now, ask questions later. Cops surprise haters. Fight or flight response enables you to sense the way situations are about to turn. Injects palpable fear into your heart. Fear that urges you to act before it's too late to act ever again. Fear that makes you frighten others. It is aggression that lets you squeeze every last drop of information out of a witness. Makes you alter attuned to the world. There's perpetual fear of your own shadow, of someone else's name or scent. If it's high, you'll always be ready. And you'll be ready always to pounce and physically interrogate passers-by. At low levels, however, you'll find your survival instinct is lacking. Let me just see. I'm trying to remember what this guy has for sale. There's a boombox there, isn't it? Oh, it's stereo, isn't it?
Shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
Electrochemistry.
You keep coming back.
You find your hands. The box smells
Economical, but
I think I already got that one, so.
The speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them. They're the star of the show here.
everything's still cool here, officer.
He can give me money later. Okay, so there was nothing there. Can't really remember if I can buy much else. Boombox.
The boomboxes wait on the shelves, and your boombox, that gold and amber Harmon Waushi, stares at you longingly with its tape reel eyes.
Can I get a discount?
A discount? I do have to keep the lights on, man. It's 12 real.
Just don't ask him for the smallest amount. You'll insult him. The others will work.
Yeah, but I don't have money on me. I can't back out, so let's just go with 8.
Actually, yes. Let's. 8 is an even better number than 12. Even more internal balance. Better integrity, too.
Let's sell something to him.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Sell?
Sure. Let me have a look.
Ooh.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Man, I have no money whatsoever. Like, none of this is gonna give me any money, really. Close?
I'm not purchased, and especially...
Your mother is a necrotic object! I'm fun! Look at me sparkling in the light of the projector!
Another time, perhaps.
I'm looking for something that plays a tape.
Yeah, we still have those boomboxes on the shelves.
The boomboxes wait on the
just
shelves.
play a tape real quick.
Sorry, man. I can't be giving out freebies. Never have, won't now.
Oh. Haven't I already gotten this?
You see rows of toy soldiers.
So the only thing left here is the boombox and then this.
Typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted
I wonder where I can put that. Must be somewhere really annoying. So what's new here? Side quest time, I guess. Alright, so there's that. There's still the... this. It's kind of bugged, it seems.
Hello again, esteemed officer. And
No sane person would ever put their head into such a machine. What machine? I don't know what machine you're talking about.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposedly stalwart Vespertine detective, Dick Mullen.
Okay, so that's new. Reaction speed. Ooh. -1. I don't think I have a lot of reaction speed. Or any at all. Okay. In that case, I might wait until I have something to actually boost reaction speed. How's the thought going? Oh, already halfway through actually. I could burn this one. And get some of the other one, the actual art degree. But I'm also worried I'm running out of space for my thoughts.
This bookstore is not... Several maps. The maps look old and fake. Shelves full of biographies of... The display rack is brimming with worn paper.
Hamdall man. Hamdall man.
Hi, Ace Detective.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types.
Ah yeah, I forgot I had books actually. Maybe I'll do that in the next stream.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
I can get this up to 6, couldn't I? Maybe 7. So... maybe I do have enough right now to do that one. Because I don't want to put a point into pain threshold. Blah blah blah. Alright, so we got that done. I don't think I'm gonna have any reaction speed anymore anytime soon. I don't think. I'm worried these guys will peace out. Let's just try it, see what we get.
That ride is... Hey, piss... Look who...
No. Don't ask anything. Be subtle and scary. The boys dream about being skulls. Use that.
Let's go with this first. Wait, how?
Suggest they're massive skulls. Come on.
Boys, with those jackets, you're gonna be Skull Kings in no time.
What? No. Skulls don't have kings. I think. And we're not even in yet.
Yeah, man, keep your voice down. Skulls don't take it lightly when folks pretend to be them. We're not even prospects yet.
Not even prospects and already aspiring to be kings?
Wow, you boys are ambitious.
Only prospects and already planning a coup in the skulls. You're destined to go far.
I was not expecting Kim to back us up on this.
He gets it. Passive-aggressive flattery.
Shut the fuck up! Are you trying to get us killed?
Now bring it to the jackets and, yes, start shouting.
Yes, we want to be a cool killer skulls too like you guys, but we don't have skull jackets.
Please be quiet. What? What do you want? The jackets?
You got it. No need for cruelty.
You got it. No need for cruelty. You offer us your jackets like that, it'd be impolite to refuse. You got it. No need for cruelty.
Oh, man. Okay. I get it. Skulls don't really wear slogans anyway. This was stupid.
Fuck.
The lieutenant watches the boys take their jackets off with mild amusement.
Turn to Kim, since you said you're more of the piss guy, I'll take the other one.
I'm absolutely okay with not having either one, thank you.
Why not?
This case doesn't require us to go undercover or raise hell. In fact, I don't think the jackets will be useful at all. I just wanted them to not have them anymore.
I don't know why I thought he was going to like maybe wear them. I don't know. It's Kim's not like that. He's not changed his attire once, and we've done so many changes.
Cold-hearted cop.
Still, it's good to know we have a pair, in case the need arises.
The need will not arise.
Oh, you never know.
The jackets are meant to complete each other. If a man was standing alone on a street corner with piss written on his back, it'd just be an individual that has taken a liking to urine. And fuck the world all on its own is, frankly, generic.
Oh.
I don't know, Eric. It's cold out.
Yeah, let's get out of here. The cops fucked us.
Whee! More items. Oops. So this one is the plus half light again, minus rhetoric. The other leather jacket is this one. Plus trauma, minus authority. Okay. I guess this one with half light, so that's good. Okay. Minus 1 authority. Wait, I'm a detective? Okay, it's just nice to have it, really. Alright. I have a skill point. I wouldn't mind putting a point to volition, actually. Even though I don't really need it, but... yeah, let's do that. Pointing to volition. Hand-eye coordination, reaction speed. Which one was it? Was it physical instrument? Oh, that was for the door. Pain threshold was for the door. Pain threshold ignores damage, so you can push on, bloodied and crawling, to the bitter's end. It enables you to negate damage you would otherwise take, even mental pain. heartache and loneliness. In fact, these things can become a thrill you seek out and perversely revel in. At high levels, pain threshold turns in on itself in a seriously unhealthy way, with full-on self-destructive behavior. With low pain threshold, however, you will suffer too easily, when a slap from a teenager will make you whine and complain. With low, you are likely to struggle. Body is frail, and the flesh of a couple often be tested, and if it doesn't pass, it dies. Let's go see Suna first. Let's go from here. Map. Oops, no, here. Suna was... Where was Suna? Oh, church, yeah. Oh, something new? A prayer book has been left open. Is that new? The music. It is kind of soothing though. Oh, she has a lot of tape stuff here actually. Tape players.
Yes, what is it?
About the offsite copy,
Yes?
you asked me to bring. Why can't you
The
go get it
bookstore
yourself?
lady hates me. Says I'm part of the curse, whatever that means.
Are you?
Of course not.
Why does she think
Because
that?
she's from Martinez, and people from Martinez have never ever seen a radio computer.
Don't be too harsh.
Yes, but she literally...
The lieutenant coughed.
Once I came in one morning, only to find that my terminal was full of those trains. So what I need you to do here is go have a talk with her, say that you're a policeman and need to get to the building's basement. Then bring me the offsite copies, alright? Thanks.
Why are so many
I brought them here.
machines?
These are my machines. Please don't touch anything. Great.
Okay. See, my worry is that somehow it's bugged. Oh. There was something in that thing about thoughts. Skill points can also buy new thought cabinet slots. I forget all the thoughts, okay. Which is not exactly what I... What? Is there something there? Written...
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. There's a bitter life is garbage.
Wonder what happens if you fail that check. Okay. Ah, I forgot. It's zoomed, isn't it? Ooh. I do like this. It's a weird ability to have, but I do like it. It's very weird to have, but again, I do like it. I thought that was a thing where you could look to find a place to, like, hang out with Lillian. These dudes are still here.
Hello again.
Want to hear about it
Sure.
again?
What's on your mind?
Never mind.
But of course. What else?
Okay, so the other dude should actually be running around here. The beams are splintered. The bridge didn't collapse on its own. Artillery broke it. I can go even further on. can still check on this.
A few locusts trudge along the wall of the trap. Poor things.
Same. I also kind of want to see if we ever come across Kuno's the armor that Kuno threw away. Is this still locked?
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching
Treasure
from one
Carcass 3.
corner to the other.
Okay. No worries, no worries. Oh.
The trap is poor.
I do one. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. There was a part in the game that said, "Try to find a place to hang out with Lillian." I believe so, but I don't remember exactly. And I'm wondering if it could have been there just now. It can be up here as well. I've been here with Kim, actually.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
I would need, like, I think it's okay.
It's military, a service depot of some sort. The washerwoman mentioned a depot up the coast. She said it was for moving ammo and cargo across the bay. This might be it.
I'm thinking there must be things that happen in the game that allow you to then build up that, and then you're able to, like, have a better chance at opening that
Just
door.
dead and dying locusts, and poor things.
Maybe they're or maybe someone burst through it from the inside, and so that's how you get through there. And the only thing is that if you have high whatever the ability was to open it, you could do that. That'd actually be cool. They could go in there straight away, kind of thing. But you'd have to have a lot. What was the reaction
door, worn by elements.
interfacing? It's actually interesting. I'm wondering what if I had played slightly differently and put points into my stats rather than the thoughts. I put a lot into thoughts, but if I put them into like other stats, that might have been more beneficial to some degree. I mean, the fact that I have no more health items is kind of sad. Sell the dudes. I think I need to solve the thing first before I can move forward with their story, as in solve the nightclub issue. Ooh, what'll be this? What is that? Primer for small kids.
Hello, mister.
Are you Lillian's daughter?
Yes, I am. Little Lily. You know my mom?
Yes, we met earlier.
That's nice. My mom is great. She's never angry or anything. Bye!
Is that the phasmid? It looks like the phasmid, leaning against the wall.
Where? Like, where?
Wait. What if this is the fishing rod situation all over again?
I don't even know where I'm looking. Hmm.
It's not the phasmid. It's not even organic. It's a fire iron. How disappointing.
Okay.
Right? You'll have better luck next time, though. The phasmid, finding it is your destiny.
Give you the dream of discovering the Insulindian phasmid arrest for now. I did not expect that. So I got a book. A textbook for the first grade in primary school. On the cover, a humanoid teddy bear is pushing a wheelbarrow full of letters. He's not doing a good job. The letter S is dangerously dangling from the cart, while E fell off a long time ago. Children should pay more attention.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night.
There's really not much here, is there?
The legend! He's back. And firstly, I got smokes and piss and a little speed to spice.
Tequila sunset.
Don't call. Don't call her.
There's no waking him.
How much booze do I have? I have 3. And then 6. Okay, I'll bear that in mind. Allez-vous sen. So I don't know where the guy wandering the coast is, unless he's gone into move. He's gone into one of the buildings. No. It's always weird, these quieter times, when you're just wandering around trying to figure out what you want to do next, whether it's story or non-story. Can I go in here? Yeah, but nothing in there. There's nothing out here either. Okay, cool. It's weird autosave there, but okay. Okay. There's all that. Let's go here. Let's check this one. I haven't checked all of them actually.
The trap is full of.
Are these footprints? Are they my footprints? Probably. Okay. Alright, let's talk to Lillian.
Waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Simmer down, bastards.
It's only 15. Why is 7 low? It should be like medium. I only need 7. Really? Or 8, sorry. I know minus 1 for Kim being there, but still. Alright, so that's that. I'm trying to think what else we can do. Try go talking to Joyce, maybe. No path here. There was something here previously, I think. Like an item maybe that I picked up. Okay. Alright, so we need money. Oh, I haven't been carrying around my bin bag to pick up bottles. Okay. What's this? Oh. I'll try talking to the this lady again.
Hello again, esteemed officer. Goodness, you were already doing good.
She smiles.
This was pain threshold.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not.
I didn't see the guy walking down the coast though. Is he supposed to be there on Sundays, maybe? Along the coast. I did not see him. And I press L1 almost constantly to highlight things. So if he was there, at least you would show. Too bad this isn't thingy. I cannot show my artwork to my handiwork to Kim. Such shame. Don't really know what I want to talk to Joyce about. Just checking if there's any new dialogue.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
What about the... Oh, she talked about the tattoos already, didn't she?
More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything. Glad to have been of assistance.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. That's going to be it for me for this session, really. We did a lot of main story stuff, I think. Talking to Glacier and the Hardy Boys. It's been good to come back into it. I absolutely forgot where we were and what we were going to need to do, and the fact that we went up there and the first thing was to talk to Glacier was interesting, especially when we find out she wasn't actually assaulted.
The purity of snow always reminds me of the purity of a man's soul, if he's got principles.
I might do this one last thing, get some more composure in. And then do that thing. If I succeed, if I don't, then it's whatever. Composure +3. Sweet.
The purity of snow always reminds me of the purity of the man.
As Rene turns from you to his partner and back, the medals on his chest rattle and glare. He keeps his spine straight and his ribcage lifted, displaying them proudly.
Okay.
2. The larger one is shaped like a cross, while the smaller medal resembles the sun.
I didn't read that just now. How many medals are there? Okay. Let's look at the cross first.
A crowned head in front of 2 crossed rifles. The medal hangs from a blue striped triangle. It's the Croix de Bravoure, Cross of Valor. The cross was the highest battlefield decoration in Suzerain's armed forces, awarded for exceptional bravery in the line of duty, in service of King Frizzle the First.
Look at the sun.
A small blue star inside an orange sun. It has the word Valiant written below.
Okay, Valiant, yeah.
The setting sun was a decoration used to distinguish seasoned combat veterans in service of King Frizzle the First during the Revolution.
Croix de Bravoure and the setting sun. Did you get them for...
For bravery.
It's a conflicted topic for the old veteran. There must have been a number of controversial episodes in his service days.
For bravery?
For doing my duty in the heat of battle. For looking my mortality in the eye. When men like Gaston here hid in the bushes and shot themselves.
He saved some muddy princeling who foolishly strolled into the front line in his gown of velvet and gold.
Save the princeling.
It was on the first months of the revolution here in Revachol. Unrest was spreading like wildfire. Marauders had taken most of the Couronne and were getting really ambitious. King Frizzle thought he could end it all in one decisive strike. Sent his cousin, Drisson, to put an end to the unrest. Alas, the young Drisson was all piss and no vinegar, wearing a tunic of purple velvet and cockatiel feathers to battle. Even his rifle was gold-plated, shone from 5 clicks away. Can you imagine the asininity?
That's amazing.
Purple velvet tunic. That isn't exactly camo.
To keep the long and bloody story short, Drisson marched us against the partisans in Couronne. And when I say marched, I mean made us walk into captured enemy territory, single file, like toy soldiers, while he rode in front on his giant red stallion. The rebels were smart. They let us come real close before opening fire. Suffice to say, it was carnage.
Must have been the bloodbath.
I got shot in the left shoulder and went down. Just a flesh wound. But just as I turned over, the prince fell into the mud next to me. He was missing his lower jaw. Then his horse, driven mad by the noise and smell of gunpowder, stepped on my leg and shattered my knee.
Hang on to the story. Veterans get sentimental after such retellings. This might yield something useful.
Okay, then what did you do?
I grabbed my sidearm and shot the beast in the head. Then everything went black.
Capitaine Arnoux, le fléau des chevaux.
When I came to, it was all over. It was just me and Jolas Tresson, gurgling in the blood-soaked mud right next to me. The dink had taken numerous flesh wounds and lost a lot of blood. But despite missing his jaw, he seemed hesitant to die. Tougher than he looked, that one.
I see. That wouldn't happen to me.
Right. So I grabbed the prick and started crawling. Kept going until the 59th Cavalry picked us up. Through some miracle, we both survived. And the jailless freak convinced Frizzle to give me a medal for not leaving him to die in his own blood. Piece and shit. He was the commanding officer and I was on duty. Just doing my job. Shouldn't hand out medals for that. 13 months later, I received the son. for distinguished service. It's not worth mentioning.
You sense he's downplaying it. He did a lot more than his duty. More than anyone's duty. It's in his spine, in his billowing breasts, and untarnished self-worth.
Sounds like you're being modest, Renee.
The old carabinier stands quietly like a statue, his features motionless.
What Monseigneur Modesty is not telling you is that he crawled over 7 kilometers before the cavalrymen found him and Drizant. 2 days later that was.
I mean, we're surprised both have survived, really.
And that even while crawling with a mangled half-dead prince on his back, he still managed to murder 3 rebels on his way.
Damn.
Is that pride in his voice? It's deep down, but maybe even unbeknownst to the man himself, it's there.
Okay, let's just run through the options first. Hold on. You're just a little bit proud of Renee's heroics, aren't you? Quite impressive. It's men like Renee who made Ravachol great once. I'm not impressed. All those heroics, and where is he now? No, you gotta play to win. Look after you first. This doesn't seem like a good moment to express an opinion. Lean closer. I don't want to risk it. Let's just go with one first.
Sorry, officer, but you're reading me all wrong. I'm a man of peace, and these kinds of bloody heroics are only impressive to men like René himself. Certainly not to me. How did you find the story to be, officer?
I don't know if I'm impressed or not. He ended up having to like follow someone who was an idiot. Plenty of other people died. And then he brought that idiot back with him. So I don't know if I'm all that impressed by that. Let's go with the second one.
Maybe, but also bear in mind, officer. They don't end this out for anyone with a service record.
Okay.
Oh no, you have to get shot repeatedly. And you need to get your hands bloody too. Really, really bloody.
Do not speak of what you know nothing about, Poltroon. Duty is something you will never understand.
Sounds like you're being modest again.
The old carabinier stands quietly like a statue, his features motionless.
What Monseigneur Modesty is not telling you is that he crawled
Oh,
over
we're going back in
7
circles now.
kilometers and that
Is that pride in his voice? It's deep down, but maybe even unbeknownst to the man himself, it's there.
Okay, quite impressive.
Maybe. Oh no.
Do not speak of what you know nothing about.
Thanks for the story, Renee.
Bah! There were many such stories in those days. Many such men too. True Revacholians. Men with backbone.
Oh yes, René, yes. Men were bigger, girls were prettier, and everyone wore the fascia. Lord, please bring those days back, if you can.
I'm not getting into this with you again. Officer, was there anything else?
You should try to come up with a heroic story of your own. Impress this old soldier.
Okay, drama. -1 complained about old age. -2 threw the bull in the sea. It's a red check as well. Drama. The point is like point 7. Drama legendary 14. René told you his war story. Now impress him with your heroics. I don't think I have any, so it's gonna be crap. Anyway, René, do Maybells mean anything to you?
I prefer the old name, Insulindian Lily. Girls brought them to young cadets when they entered
I
service.
didn't realize that was a task.
Wearing them on your cap was supposed to bring good luck.
It's a secret task though. Hold on, is this a royalist military tradition?
It used to be. But the communards were fond of them too. Call them revolutionary flowers. Bells of the revolution.
Did they bring you good luck?
You know what? No. They brought me misery, false hope, and disappointment. The revolutionaries sullied them.
You stirred up some bad memories there.
But it wasn't the revolutionaries that sullied the idea for you, was it? She gave them to me too, and your jealous little heart just couldn't accept it.
Enough! I can go over these matters in detail with you, Gaston, but not while we have company. So, officers.
Maybells don't blossom yet, do they?
Maybe on some remote parts of the city they do. But I think you have to wait for at least a month.
Okay. Thank you for your time. Alright, as I mentioned, that was probably going to be the last thing I do in this session. I still have to find a ball to replace here, don't I? Yeah. So I don't know what else. I can go see Everard, but I don't think there's going to be much there. There's a rhetoric stuff that we can do as well. Let's look at the task here. It's completed. Oh no, sorry. Ask Patang player about Maybells. Cool. So I must have almost experience not quite fully up there, but okay. Alright, so volition. I think I could pop one stat into volition, see how that goes. I was gonna call it a day. You know what? I'll sit over it. Sit and think over whether I want to put the skill point into volition in the next session. Because I could put it into pain threshold as well, but then I'm getting another skill point soon anyway. So, la di da. I hate this attire, but you know, whatever. And we can leave it all as that for now. Alright. Yep, that's going to be it for me for this session. There are so many more here. Talk Doc. Regular law official. The bow collector. Apricot chewing gum scented one. Caustic Echo. Detective Costello. Boyadero. Overproductive honor glands. Finger pistols. Magnesium sized lifeform. Bringing of the law jaw. Anti-object task force. Remote viewers division. Opioid receptor antagonist. Date of birth generator. Homosexual underground. Arno van Eyck. Searchlight division. One more door. The litany of contact mic. Hardcore aesthetic. Finger on the fifth eject button. Sorry. Call du Mama D'accord. Sorry. Wasteland of reality. The precarious world. Cleaning out the rooms. Bankruptcy sequence. The Icelandian miracle. Yeah, this one here. The bottom one. What's it called again? Whatever it was called. I should have kept that one. Otherwise, I'm kind of happy with all of these. This one I might kick out just because I might have looked in all the containers, so there might not be better loot to get anymore. This one I probably will throw away after I have to deal with this. This one is so good though. Kingdom of Conscious, Moralist dialogue options, heal +1 morale, learning cap raised by. I guess I don't really need this one. Learning cap for volition raised to 5, but then like my learning cap for volition is so much higher now. Anyway, something else is boosting that, I think. By 5, no, to 5, yeah. It was already 5 to begin with, actually. Learning cap for the suggestion reached to 6. Yeah, so I don't know what exactly boosted all this to how it's so high right now. It must be something from the thoughts. All psych learning caps raised by 1. All Morix learning caps raised by 1. Learning cap for savoir-faire raised to 6. This one is kind of pointless. These stuff learning caps raise. All intellect learning caps raised by 1. Hand-eye coordination plus yeah. Learning cap for pain threshold raised to 6. Learning cap for volition raised to 5. I should minimum have 6 that I can do, because everything else is 6 as well. Okay. I think that's how it works anyway. I could be wrong. Yeah, so next time I'll be back, I'll read some of my books that I haven't read yet. Basically these two should be interesting. I think I read that, I've read that. I've not played this, but that would be cool to play as well. And so yeah, that'll be it for me for this session. I think everything generally went well. And yeah, that's all for me for this session, really. It's been nice to get back into the game. Everything went well. Again, we picked up. I totally forgot we were going to question Glacier about what happened, and I didn't expect that outcome to be that the Hardy Boys were lying. But anyway, we're there right now. Glacier is still holding some things back from us. We'll go up to her and talk to her, maybe on our own later. And then move on from there, I think. There's still this stuff with Suna and the church and all that I kind of had to figure out how to sort that. I might do a pain threshold and then save scum that, because I don't know if the other option is going to work, because it seems like there's a soft lock there somehow. Or the quest is now locked, so I have to get in the manual way, basically. That's it for me for this session. Like I said, it's been really fun coming back, even though I don't remember everything about the story and I have to get refreshed on it. It's still really good, and I had so much fun, like genuine laughter, genuine like surprise at things that are happening within the game. I have to admit, it's been a while since the game has like done that to me. Even from the beginning, when I first started playing, and there was a whole talk, was it with what was her name, Cynthia, and that whole part where she was like emotionally damaged by what happened, and you end up being sorry for that. That's where the birth of Sorry Cop came from, and just being empathetic towards her was really got me, actually. And I think day 2 was a bit of a downer for me, just the way I was playing, but and trying to figure out what to do. It wasn't much to do. It was hard to get money, and because I wasn't doing things for people, I was failing some checks. I wasn't being able to like progress some quests. Then once the day 3 came and the world opened up a bit more, we got more experience and all that, and that was good. And it's been super fun since then again. So for me, I hope to be able to play it again sooner. This time, starting the new year now, 2023, and getting through with this will be, I don't know, I feel like I just enjoy it anyway. It's an enjoyable game. Anyway, that's it for me. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.